So yeah, these are new to the family. So let me tell you guys what it's like being a flight attendant. First of all, if you ask anybody who doesn't know anything about being a flight attendant, they're just gonna tell you, yeah, they're just a servant in the sky and they're there to give you your meal. But that's not the case. Our main priority is bringing you guys safely from point A to point B. And in order to do that, we have to follow extensive trainings every year. So it takes a lot to be a flight attendant. So the story I'm gonna tell you guys, we don't deserve that. Not for all the training we have to go through to bring you from point A to point B. So one time I was performing a flight from Paramaribo to Amsterdam. We were almost finished with the first meal, with the first service, which includes your hot meal, your coffee, your alcohol beverage, stuff like that. And after every meal, or actually after every half hour, we check the lavatories to see if it's clean. We refill the toilet paper, napkins to wipe your hands, soap to wash your hands, stuff like that. And also clean the toilet if they're a little bit messy. But on this particular flight, after the service, I went to check the lavatories. I checked my first two lavatories, I restocked them, I cleaned them out a little bit because usually it's just a little bit of toilet paper on the floor or in the toilet. But the third lavatory, oh my god. So I opened the door and you wouldn't believe what I discovered when I opened the door. There was literally feces everywhere. It was on the floor, it was on the walls, it was even on the ceiling. Oh my god, I closed the door so fast behind me because I needed to breathe a little bit. After a while, I went back in the toilet with the wet wipes, alcoholic spray, and air freshener, and I cleaned out the toilet. But being who I am, I wasn't gonna leave it like that. I needed to find out who did it. So when I got out of the toilet again, I made a cup of coffee and I sniffed it just to neutralize the odors that were already in my nose. And I gave my nose work. So I went to the cabin and I started sniffing. Like that. And eventually we found the person because he had poop on his shoes and his pants. So I called him to the back and I gave him some wet wipes to clean himself up. I was so hungry, but after I finished cleaning the toilet, I lost my appetite. And we were only 3 hours in the flight. We still had about 5.5 hours to go. I didn't eat anything for the rest of the flight. The guy was a little bit disorientated. He seemed a little bit out of it. So that's why I didn't get too angry. But guys, please, we don't deserve that. We're human like you. Alright? A small episode of story time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a little laugh out of it. And until the next time.